Market support efforts that the department funds can be visualized as sort of the guardrails. We have a lot of activities that involve education, testing of products on the market, field demonstrations. So the DOE programs are meant to monitor what's going on in the market, provide objective data, and help people make better decisions.
We started off with an incandescent lighting system. We had just bought new fixtures about 6 or 7 years ago. And we're very pleased with our incandescent lighting, track fixtures, a whole variety of beam spreads and ways to manipulate the light. Our goal was to take LED retrofit lamps and use them like our incandescents, and use them with all the same parameters and all the same qualities, and we succeeded in that. We got lamps that were good color, that had the right distribution of spotlight to floodlight, down as small as 4 degrees and as wide as 40 degrees. And then to add all the accessories from our legacy incandescent system. When I first started testing, the lamps that I was testing were pretty good. And they were the similar lamp to lamp to lamp, all the colors were the same. And the color quality, the color rendering was pretty good. The problem that I had when I first started was I wasn't getting the warmest of the colors. 3000K, there were some great choices, but not at 2700K, which is really very warm, but that's what the director of my museum and my curators were asking for. We actually had sent them off for photometric testing as part of the gateway test. So I took a light bulb out and I put a new light bulb in. And a couple weeks later, my assistant and I noticed that half of one painting was a little bit blue and half was a little bit yellow. That's how we discovered that color change was a real problem. They're changing a lot. We've had to pull multiple lamps out. We've not been able to maintain the quality of our exhibits because the LEDs have gotten too yellow to really keep on view. As a group, most of the lamps have been changing at the same rate, or at least each LED type. Within one gallery, we'll have 3 different manufacturers or types of LEDs. Each type is changing at the same rate. At the very least, 3 or 4 steps of change after 4, 5, 6,000 hours, as many as 17 steps of change at 10,000 hours. Anything we can do to cool off the fixtures is better. By building fixtures with ventilation features, that will dramatically improve color consistency over time, lumen maintenance over time. But we need to get some air transferring across those LEDs to keep them cool, to maintain the quality of light. About 2/3 of the fixtures in my museum are par 36 AR111 12-volt fixtures. Right now there's no good lamp on the market that will fit into the fixtures. There's a few AR111s. Unfortunately, the form factor is a little bit large, so that I can't even begin to use them. So AR111s would be incredibly helpful. MR16s were the most difficult lamp to replace, and we actually didn't succeed in getting an MR16 in our gateway demonstration because the products flickered, and I'm very concerned about putting any product that flickers in my museum. We are right in the middle of the story. So ideally, I think it takes about 2 years to get payback. And we'll likely make the payback, which would be 8,000 or 9,000 hours or so, 12,000 hours for sure. We would be quite pleased. I think the project was an enormous success. There are challenges. It's an adventure. But it's been a success because incandescent lighting is so inefficient. This has been an incredible learning journey. So as LED technology gets better, we're really ready to deploy it in the most sophisticated way possible.